Okay, working my way through more of the locks that Correct Gene sent. I think I finished all the unranked ones, and then I did the blue. Now moving up to purple, and then I think I got brown and a couple blacks. For those who follow Lockpickers United's belt ranking system for the different locks, it kind of gives you a little bit of an estimate on the difficulty level of the locks you're dealing with. This one is a West 916. And it is a lock that has pins coming from the left and the right. If I look at this, 3, 4, maybe 6 from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 from the right, something like that. So maybe 11 pins. We'll see as we pick it. I haven't gutted it yet, but I did look at the diameter of this. So I grabbed this little Mako follower. That should be roughly the right size. So hopefully we'll be able to gut it with that, I hope. For tensioning, you might have seen this one before. It's just some Z-bars sandwiched together in a 3D printed thing. And I have this thing also. I was working on some lock, and this gave me a little bit of extra height to get me into spin, and I never took it off. But it fits in here, so I'll use that. For this, I'll be using some multi-pick flags. I have the number 9 and the number 1. They are curved flags. They curve to the left and they curve to the right. But they got the height that I need to get on this, and the curve kind of, so if you have a one that's like this top one curved, it avoids the right pins because it kind of curves around them, and you can push the ones on the left a little bit. So I'm going to start on the right here, and first pin is binding pretty hard. Click from that, some plug movement even. Second one on the right. It might give me a little bit of something when I just kind of went onto it. But all right, and the third one went, I got more plug movement. So the second and third one are pretty low sets by the feel of it, but they're like jiggling. The fourth one there, hard to get on. Gave me a click. Nice jiggling. The fifth one there, little click. Still kind of feels like it's binding. Oh, click. Nice jiggling there. And the sixth one, that was 5, right? And the sixth one on the right, I don't feel like I can get on it. Maybe from the other side. That one. Alright, it doesn't want to move. And it doesn't feel like it's jiggling, but it's all the way at the back. The shafts on these are kind of thin, so it's a little bit hard to get the feel of the feedback on ones that are far back. I'll switch to the ones pushing on the left. So let's check some of these left ones out. The first one is feeling jiggly. Second one is feeling springy. Third one's feeling springy. So 3 and 4 is springy. I guess that's 5. I think that's 5. Click from 5. Okay. And there's a 6th pin. So maybe there's 12 pins in here. But the 6th pin doesn't feel like it. If that's a 6th pin, yeah. It's gotta be a 6th pin. Little tiny click from it, but not satisfying one. Check from the beginning again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go back to the right again. You see I kind of bounce my tension a little. That's to drop if I have any oversets, like obvious oversets. Sometimes they'll drop, not always. All right, first one's really high set on the right. Second one on the right is a low set. Third one on the right, low set. Having a hard time getting past something on the left to get to the number 4. Number 4 is middle height set. 5, high set. 6. Let's see if 6 moves now. I can get on it again. No, 6 must be a like a no set or something like that. But yeah. What is holding us up at this point? Something on the left. First one on the left. Second one on the left. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Little click from 5 again. And 6. Okay, and we're open. So a little click from 6 there. That's strange. I didn't feel like I set the first 2 on the left. But they were already really low, so I don't know what's going on there. So that's open. Let's take a look inside, hopefully. I don't know if I'll be able to gut it. It's got this really deep C-clip down there. So preemptively, I went ahead and extended these out as far as they can go. A little bit of problem when you do that in that they can, when pulling apart, it's okay, but if you try to work on something that you're already pushing together, they will kind of rotate around and mess up. But pulling apart, it seems to work okay. So let's see. There's a high side here, a low side here, so let's rotate the clips around to the low side and see if we can reach them. This might take longer than picking it, getting the C-clip off, because yeah, that happens, or you just kind of fall off of it like that. Try again. I'm trying to wiggle to see if I can get, I think I almost had it. See if I can get engaged with the, I have little like notches cut on the sides of this, so that if you can get into the holes and spread apart, it should grab onto them better. Oh man, like I said, this process sucks. Like I have it open, but I don't know how to get it up further. Hopefully it'll go without taking 10 minutes. There we go. All right, lucky. So followers, we have a left side and a right side with 6 pins each. So we'll go with 2 trays. And all right, how are we going to do this? I have a follower there. Keys. Let's turn it. Oh, it's unlocked right now. All right, lock it. And let's turn it like 45. Let's see if we can push this out like this. All right, got about as high to the back of the thing, and now the follower's entering. And it looks like we got success. The follower is a little small, so I might have a little bit of trouble putting it back together. So I might go look for a little bit bigger one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers on both sides here and remove the key. I feel all the pins pushing out against my fingers, using my fingers like springs. And we'll start with the right side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no like lubricant or anything that's keeping these from falling out, so that's a good thing. Left side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got a little some sort of extension piece on the back here. I guess it's got a little extension piece, so maybe that for a deeper door or something like that. All right, these pins will need a pair of tweezers, and we'll start with the right side. So right side number 1, left side number 1. Right side number 2. Oh, sorry. See if I can keep it in focus while I do this. A lot of time I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention to the camera. Left side number 2. Right side 3. left side 3. I'm not worrying too much about the springs. I'm guessing they're all the same. If they come out, I'll grab them. If they don't come out, I'll leave them. Right side 4, left side 4, right side 5. I might switch to pulling it from the back for these last couple, or not. Let's see. Left side 5. Maybe not, because it does have that extra bit on the back to make it longer, harder to get to. All right, last one on the left. Now I'm getting all the springs flying out. And all these springs. Oh, I guess there's one more bit in there because a ball bearing came out. So I'll have to look. There is a different spring in here, and that would be for the ball bearing. This big fat one here. Is it on the right or the left, the ball bearing? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left. So it's from the right, the ball bearing. Where is it? There it is. And it gets that fat spring there. Springs. A couple springs stuck together here. Okay, so that's all the springs. Let's flip some of these around so they make sense. Like this. Straightforward lock. What's with these drivers? So this is a standard driver. It's got like a round end. Oh, never mind. That's just the spring opening. Okay, so here we have a spool. It's like tapered down to a spool. Spool, standard. So the right side has, looks like, it has standards in 1, 2, 3, spools in 4 and 5, and a standard in 6. And the left side has a spool in 1, spool in 2, standard in 3, standard in 4, standard in 5, and a spool in 6. So 3 spools on the left, 2 spools on the right. So not going crazy with the spools like, what was that one I picked before, the Showa X key. Some of these key pins. See if there's something funny here going on. Yeah, it's got like a, come on, it's got a thing there where if you overset, you can overset it and get caught here. Looks like the top might be a little bit of bevel, so it'll give you a little counter rotation when you get there, make you think maybe it's a spool, and then drop you into this area, trapping you in overset. So you want to be careful on that on a couple of the low lifts, it looks like. But other than that, and then it's got the ball bearing to center it. So let's take a look at the plug here. Oh, okay. The plug has like a counter mill on each of the chambers for the left, and each of the chambers on the right. It's got a little counter mill on each of them, so that's going to catch those spools a lot better. It didn't cause much issue, to be honest, in this one. So that is the West 916, the 916. All right. Thanks.